Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there have been existence of a long relationship between the Mount Kenya East and the Mount Kenya West. And that has always helped them when it comes to election, including even when it comes to division of positions. For example, if you're looking for a CS or a minister, when Uhuru was in government and any other person who had been voted from the Mount Kenya region, they will always have a way to share the cake. But seemingly, from the time William Samoei Ruto appointed Gachagua as his running mate, that is when the trouble between the Mount Kenya East and West started. As we're speaking now, the people from Meru are feeling that they have been sidelined in William Ruto's government because of Rigathi Gachagua. Even those who have been given a position in terms of a CS or any other position, seemingly Gachagua is going an extra mile to take over their duties and responsibility. And I remember during the campaign, there was someone who told William Ruto in front of Gachagua that Gachagua should keep off the Meru politics if they need to get votes from Meru. So it tells you that war was from long time ago. The question is, what is Gachagua looking for? And again, what is his gain in all this? And how is he mistreating the Meru in William Ruto's government? First of all, listen to Honorable Mike Makarina, the chairman of people with disability from Meru County. Then from here, we're going to continue because he's sounding a warning to Rigathi Gachagua and the entire Kenya Kwanza team.
Hii ya interior ya Kindiki alipewa Gachagua anaingilia hata hiyo. Unapata parliament. Gachagua ndugu yake Ichungwa anasimama anatusi Kindiki hadharani. Na sisi tunasema ati Wameru wako ndani na Watharaka na Waembu. Sasa ukiangalia Muturi hana sauti. Kwa hivyo sisi tunataka kuambia Gachagua hivi. Kwa sababu Mount Kenya East umeiondokea. Sasa hii MP umewagonganiza. Hakuna MP anaweza ongea na mwingine. Mutunga kuuliza swali. Watoto wetu hawapati nafasi. Wewe ukamtoa ukaenda ukatafuta wengine ukawagonganiza, ukawaambia watoe Mtunga. Wacha nikwambie Gachagua. Siku ile Mount Kenya East watajua sauti yangu ile naongea, watakuondokea. Na ujue wewe wakati yoyote unaenda kwa media, unaharibu kura 10,000. Kwa sababu unaongea na kiburi, unaongea kama wewe ndio Mungu, kama mimi siwezi ogopa mtu kama huyu. Wameru umeharibu wote, umetumaliza. Watoto wetu Ruto anawaita manjina, lakini hakuna yule unajiri. Unaambiwa kiti iende Meru na change. Mithika anapewa kama hiyo kiti ya Ministry of Agriculture. Wewe unatoa majani, unatoa kahawa, unatoa maziwa, unamwachia. Sasa hii tunaita ngunia ya mahindi. Tunaambiwa Meru waliachua ngunia ya mahindi. Kwa sababu ya wewe unaona hakuna mtu anaweza kuuliza, mimi niko rende kukuangalia na macho mbili. Nataka kumwambia kama hapa vijana wetu wale walikuwa kwa serikali, wote wamefutwa.
We are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, Honorable Makarina has talked about 3 individuals in this government. Number 1, he's talking about Stureh Kindiki, CS for Interior. Number 2, he has talked about Mithika Linturi. And number 3, JB Muturi, the current Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya. The question is, how is Rigathi Gachagua infiltrating in Mithika Linturi? Let us start with Stureh Kindiki's position. The truth of the matter is that Rigathi Gachagua and Stureh Kindiki are not seeing eye to eye. When it comes to the issue of police operation, they don't agree. You will find Gachagua want to issue directive to police officers. When we have Stureh Kindiki there, CS for Interior, you look at Stureh Kindiki, you cannot compare to how powerful Matiang'i was. You can't compare. or any other CS who has been in charge of interior. You cannot compare. Kithure Kindiki is coming out more of a weak person because Gachagua has been also trying to cause division there. He wants to control the interior, Minister for Interior. And that explains the reason why you have been seeing Gachagua even giving direction to police officers during the demonstration, which was contrary to the views of Kithure Kindiki. For Kindiki was not for the manner in which police were using excess force really with the demonstration. So they never agreed at all. So you wonder, why is Gachagua trying to do the work of Minister for Interior when we still have someone in the office, well and good, very healthy, and they can take on his task? It tells you that he's trying to demean the position of Kithure Kindiki. And that explains the reason why we had a division between Gachagua and Kithure Kindiki during the time when Kenya Kwanza was looking for a running mate who was going to second William Ruto. Everyone was for Kithure Kindiki. But Gachagua maneuvered his way. So it tells you that the infight between these two leaders, competing interest between the two, it is still there. Gachagua is not sure of his position and the future it carries. And therefore the man that he is seeing as a big threat to him is Kithure Kindiki. Because even if you go to Mount Kenya region, they are saying that we have been supporting the Kikuyu side, the Gema. So it is time for them now to support the other side. That means in any upcoming election, the Merus will be demanding the Kikuyus to vote for them. That means they will have a person. So for Gachagua to succeed, he has to deal with the Kithure Kindiki to finish him politically as early as possible, so that he will remain the only person who will have a better chance there in the future. Now, we come to the issue of Mithika Linturi, CS for Agriculture. I think you have listened very well to Macarena. He was very clear. Mithika Linturi is supposed to be in charge of anything to do with agriculture, from maize to tea to coffee to milk to ikweni miwa, anything. But what is happening as of now? Gachagua demanded William Samoei Ruto to give him a chance to deal with the issue of coffee, milk, and tea in the Mount Kenya region. The question is, what will Mithika Linturi be doing in that office if Gachagua want to deal with those issues? All of these two people are coming from the larger Mount Kenya region. So what was the problem if Mithika Linturi was going to deal with the issues that people of Mount Kenya region are feeling that it is affecting them and they need a solution? Why Gachagua and not Mithika Linturi? So that already explains what Macarena is talking about. Gachagua also took over duties and responsibilities belonging to Mithika Linturi. I think if Mithika Linturi was going to succeed in the manner in which he was going to deal with the issue of coffee, milk, and tea in Mount Kenya region, it was going to help the Meru side, because the other side will see them as people who have handled their situation in a better way. Gachagua wants to be the sole person, the only leader to be trusted by the Kikuyus. That's why he will take over any responsibility that has been given to the Meru, so that he will be seen as the only person who is the only savior according to what he thinks and what he believes. He wants to be seen as the only savior of the mountain. He don't want anyone from Meru to shine. So he take over the responsibilities belonging to the CS for Agriculture. Yeye kazi yake iko hapo inaanza namna gani? Ama inamaanisha Mithika Linturi had already failed in his duties. Even Mithika Linturi was never given a chance to perform his duty. Hakupewa hiyo nafasi. And the funny thing is that I saw people trying to compare in terms of the price that Uhuru Kenyatta was giving as the president to those who are doing coffee and tea. It was fair prices. But as of now, from William Samoei Ruto, the prices are not favoring the farmers. So it tells you even Gachagua himself is already failing. Up to that level, we are seeing Gachagua who is showing more appetite of dealing with the leaders from the Meru side by taking over duties and responsibilities in their offices to the office of the deputy president. Sasa nawafanya wanakana kama hawana kazi. The image that comes is that hawana kazi. Wanabaki na kazi gani? When we talk about the issue of tea, it's not only Mount Kenya region. It is touching Western, because we're talking about if you go to Vihiga County, many people in Vihiga are in tea plantation. That is one of their cash crop. Vihiga County. Vihiga County hakuna mambo ya kupanda miwa huko, wanapandanga majani chai. Part of Kakamega, that is the Kolomani where Bonny Karawala is coming from, they are also doing tea farming. Then you go to Rift Valley, ni mambo ya mahindi na majani chai. So it's big. Gachagua did not want Mithika Linturi to do his job. He wanted to be seen as the only busy man doing the very job. That means he wants to take over anything that would give credit to anyone coming from the Meru side. You talk about Muturi. Muturi is nowhere to be seen. Though his office, see office yenye utasema kwamba he will be so much busy here. Therefore that one we can understand. Hiyo ni mambo ya kudili na sheria. Should be advising William Ruto, but we see him failing. But when you talk about these other things, we are seeing gray areas, and Gachagua's hands are everywhere. That means he wanted to demean the leaders from the Meru side, and instead he want to be seen as the only leader there. Then in the future, he will have dealt with those leaders, and then maybe if they will give him a chance, he will bring out other people who will work with him. Just the same way William Samoei Ruto was dealing with the senior politicians in Mount Kenya region, watu kama kina Kabogo and others. Then he got a chance to work with the upcoming leaders, wale young, so that he can control them. That's exactly the book that Gachagua has borrowed from William Ruto and is reading from the same notebook. That's why Macarena is coming out to make this noise. At the end of the day, Mount Kenya will be divided in 2027 and 2032. They might not vote together, cutters of Rigathi Gachagua.